Welcome to the Heavy Spoilers Show. I'm your host Definition, aka your friendly neighbourhood spoiler man, and it looks like we have a whole host of new leaks in regards to what's coming down the line in the MCU. TiVo of the Lord of the Long Box YouTube channel, which was recently disabled by YouTube, said that there were several sources in the industry that had since told him of the upcoming lineup of events, and throughout this video I'll be breaking down everything that the content creators said would be coming up in the upcoming Marvel slate. Whilst all of these leaks should be taken with a pinch of salt, there are heavy spoilers here, so if you don't want anything potentially ruined about the upcoming movies, then I highly suggest that you turn off now. With that out of the way, I just want to give a huge thank you for clicking this video. Now let's get into my breakdown of all the Phase 5 and 6 rumours. Okay, so first up, TiVo said that the next big Avengers Endgame level event will be Secret Wars, which will be built up to in phases 4, 5 and 6. From this, Earth will become Battleworld and will sort of be mapped out similar to things like Game of Thrones and Lord of the Rings, with there being several different territories. Doctor Doom will be taking over Europe, Mandarin will be controlling Asia, the Red Skull will be brought back to control the US, and US agent will work for him before turning against the villain. The Netflix characters are also rumoured to be coming back on Hulu, and these will actually interact with the bigger narrative, unlike how things have been in the past. Now, whilst all of this is going on, the cosmic side of the MCU will see the introduction of Galactus, who will make his way through what's called the Annihilation Wave between phases 4, 5 and 6. TiVo said that the Galactus versus Tyrant rumours are untrue, and that Nova will be the first herald of Galactus, who will appear in the first Fantastic Four movie before Silver Surfer follows in the sequel, and this is how the big villain will be introduced to the Earth heroes. This is really crazy to me, and I know there's been Nova Easter eggs planted throughout the MCU, so it will be great if the character finally gets some screen time. Apparently the Fantastic Four and X-Men logos have been finished and will make their debut at D23 this weekend. Omega Red is also planned to be an X-Men villain very soon, and this could be the first character that the group go up against. Whilst that's the bigger arc of the MCU going forward, TiVo, in addition to this, said the following about the confirmed films that we have already. He said that Fin Fang Foom will be coming to Shang-Chi and that his source has seen concept art on the character. He also cleared up the rumour over whether the homie Gus Fring, which is how I'll forever know him, will be debuting in the MCU. He said that he won't be playing Norman Osborn as Kevin Feige doesn't own the character and TiVo didn't provide who he could be playing instead. This is kind of disappointing if it's true, as again it's a perfect example of why the Sony contract is just so restrictive. I would personally love to see Norman Osborn as the big bad going forward, but you know, Sony, they're very protective of their properties, and it took absolutely ages for Marvel to even get hold of Spider-Man, so yeah, I can understand why they're holding him back. Going forward with Spider-Man 3, Peter will hire a lawyer to help clear his name that will be none other than Jennifer Walters, aka She-Hulk. This definitely seems like a great introduction for the character, especially with the Hulk's role becoming less and less going forward. Venom 3 will become a big part of the MCU and will use the storyline Maximum Carnage as its basis. On the other properties, Doctor Strange 2 will open up the multiverse and supernatural side to the MCU. Namor will become the villain of Black Panther 2, and The Rock is apparently in deep talks for the role after being upset over the budget that DC had provided for Black Adam. Keanu Reeves wants to be Adam Warlock, but his team wants him to be Moon Knight, and there is concept art for Hercules and Machine Man, who will apparently be appearing in Thor: Love and Thunder. In terms of Marvel shows, apparently Moon Girl is coming to the Disney Plus streaming service, though this is the only announcement that they had. Finally, TiVo has not heard too much about Deadpool, but he did shed some light on the situation, which is rather interesting and paints sort of a clearer picture of how things will be going forward. He said that going forward the character will be R-rated and under the Fox banner. This is just purely because a lot of people don't really know how to market the character or how he would be handled in the universe, so they're just trying to keep him as separate as possible. And that's everything we know so far. There are definitely some massive things in this, and I kind of feel from this lineup that the MCU is sort of just getting all of the cards in place with Phase 4 before they can really bring out the big guns for the next slate. Galactus being a big villain is something that I'm still a bit unsure about, as to me the character's more of a force of nature than someone with a grand plan, which I think is the main reason that Thanos was so relatable. Here is someone who just drips through the cosmos consuming things, so I'm not sure how well he will translate, as even with the scale of the character, he's difficult to have a conversation with on a one-to-one level. Now, they may go with something like Ego the Living Planet from Guardians of the Galaxy 2, but it will be interesting to see exactly how he's brought to the screen. Whilst this is the rumoured lineup, I don't think that Marvel will pull out any of these plot points during the D23 panel, and I think this info will be saved for down the line in order to keep the hype train going. We do have rumours that Black Panther 2 will be released on February 18th, 2022, and then it will be followed by Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which will drop on May the 6th of the same year. Marvel are clearly lining up for some big things, and if they pull this one off, we could be in for another amazing 10 years of movies. Obviously, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this news, and if you're hyped for it or still a bit skeptical. Comment below and let me know, and if you enjoyed this video then please like it, and make sure you check out my breakdown of who the father of Peggy Carter's kids is. Marvel finally confirmed this, so it's definitely worth checking out if you have any questions about the Avengers Endgame timeline. If you want to come talk to me about movies, TV shows, games and comic books, then you can follow me on Twitter at DefinitionYT. It's the best way to get in touch with me and is the perfect place to suggest new videos and content, so hopefully I see you over there after this. Also just want to let you know that we're currently giving away a free copy of John Wick 3 on Blu-ray, and all you have to do to be in with a chance of winning is to like this video, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, and leave your thoughts on the Phase 5 and 6 lineup in the comment section below. The winner will be chosen at random on September the 10th, and the Blu-ray will be shipped out from then to whoever gets the prize, so best of luck to everyone who takes part. This is a channel for people who are super into superheroes, so if that's the kind of thing you like, hit subscribe. Thanks again for taking the time to watch this. I've been Definition, you've been the best, and I'll see you next time. Take care, peace.